SoFi Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started. Off we go from Santa Clara. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be stopped out at the line to begin this ball game. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 9. He'll drop the throw. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Seattle.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. Past midfield to the 45. And he's going to be taken down. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. Once again, it's Walker. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 3. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Still on tight end, Elijah Higgins. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. That's good.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. Settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Trying to throw that one on the run, but it is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. Back to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. That's taken in, and he's got the 1st down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6?
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seattle. That touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. He'll work forward for a couple. Nick Emmanwori is there to make the play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. 2nd down and 8.
Ready.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Ready. Rocco 80. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Watson. He's got his man. Complete to Pearsall. They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down, 49.
14 yards. Here we go. Let's go.
From the shotgun, here's Watson. Right back to Pearsall again. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big-time play for the Niners. It's a gain of 49. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
Get it.
Out of the gun, Watson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Ready up.
And 9 yards to go.
Here we go. Set.
Here's Watson. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. Officially a 29-yard attempt. York's kick is good. And the 49ers are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 10. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. on the ground. It's Walker to start the drive. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. They work forward to the 40-yard line. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try and run it with Walker. And he will have the Seahawks first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
And the Seahawks first down. It's a gain of 6. And the Seahawks first
Hill
down.
looks to throw. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
That is caught. What a throw. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Seahawks.
Touchdown Seahawks.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
It's the score, Seahawks 14, 49ers 3. Michael Dixon.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Gibson now on the return. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready. Let go.
On 1st and 10, here's Watson. That's complete to Pearsall. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
49ers first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-happy, and certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Now it's McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
To throw on 2nd down is Watson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Get up.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be knocked down hard. What a hit.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
70, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Here we go on fourth. Watson. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on fourth down. Here's first and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go. Viking, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
To throw is Watson. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That is a big gain for the 49ers. 31 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Watson to throw. That is caught by the tight end. George Kittle. Touchdown. 49ers.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Makes the score Seahawks 14. 49ers 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's go.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11. And quick to pick up first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 25-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
He's taken down just shy of the 10. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And he's in! Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year.
Joey Sly lining up for the point.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
19 tight. 19 hot. Here we go. Set. 6, 19 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now it's Watson. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Panther 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Back to throw is Watson. A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment.
Okay,
3rd and 7.
Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. Ready. Bronco 80.
Watson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
So 4th down, and the Aussie, Tory Taylor, on to kick it away. And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds.
22-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
A gain of 26 yards.
They'll run here with Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the ground, it's Walker. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
5 yards on the pickup. And this is...
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. He'll drop to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have it. The Seahawks first down. The defense nowhere to be found. A fourth down gain of 20.
Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
A handoff, running left is Walker. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
11 more yards.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go. And the defense knows it too. But it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Hit it. 70 Red Dragon 6, 70 Timber, Buffalo 18.
On first down, Watson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now Watson. Short one there. Caught by Kittle. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Go.
Third and 2, and it's Watson. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
Their own 16-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Michael Dixon to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Gibson now on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready. 18, cross. Ready.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 3.
Set. Bronco East. Ready.
It's Watson out of the pistol. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Cougar 19. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Take the handoff. Now Watson. That's hauled in once again. It's Ayuk. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. The rookie from Auburn looking good on that one. He gets his team a first down. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is second down and 9. Shotgun snap to Watson. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the shotgun, here's Watson. That's complete to Watkins. And he's in. Gordon Watkins. Touchdown, San Francisco.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one complete downfield to Walker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Flush to his right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First down, Seahawks.
Now Walker. The defense stringing them out. No gain. Back to the... line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
Second and 11. Throwing now from the gun. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
On the pickup. And this is third down.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
This defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy all game long. Comes through again there with a nice conversion to bring up first down.
They run with Walker. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Forced to his right. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seattle. Sly now for the point after. It's up and through. And the Seahawks will extend this third quarter lead.
17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Got ready. Got ready. 19, charge. Ready.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Boye Mafe in on the tackle. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 6. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Ickey Manwari is there to make the play.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Warrior 70.
Watson now on third down. He's got his tight end, Kittle. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Down. Bronco 80.
Out of the gun, Watson. There's one complete to Watkins. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
taken down at the
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
Panther 11, Panther 11, Cowboy.
Throwing is Watson. A dive and a catch. Incredible. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10.
Tag. Let's go.
On to the fourth quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. And he will score! Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
24. Cade York to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He runs with it. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. And he's got it inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, Seattle.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. A gain of 21 yards. And the Seahawks.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
And while the play results in an incompletion, I think these are the type of decisions from a young quarterback that you're okay with. If the play's not there, if you don't feel good, throw the ball away, don't turn it over, and let's live for the next play call.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Shaheed with the catch. And he will get into the end zone. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seahawks. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. 26-yard line.
Come on. Set. 19, Tiger. 19. Come 19. Come 19. Ready?
Watson now on first down. That's to his tight end, Kittle. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Deputy Lions.
Here's Watson now on second down. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They get 16 on that connection. First down, 49ers.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards. Set to go now on first and 10.
60 Eagles, 60.
Throwing again is Watson. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
60 Bison, Buffalo 18.
Watson to throw again. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Here we go. Bronco, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
To the air again. Watson. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Moving left. Oh, he's trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Hook him up on a second down and 8. It's Watson out of the pistol. That's going to be incomplete. Crawford very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down and 8 yards to go.
Ready? 70 Lions. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go street. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Watson. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike. It had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
2nd and 10.
19 right. Back to 60. Back to 60. 70 range. 70 range. 69 range. Like 18. 79 Bronco.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Seahawks first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Joey Sly lining up for the point after.
Sly takes the book up and good. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
7-yard line.
Dragon 6. Ready. Viking 18. Cub 19. Cub 19. Warriors 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Ready, right?
On 1st down, Watson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 3rd and 2.
Set up. Bronco 80.
From the shotgun, here's Watson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
St. Jude on the coverage.
Here we go. Start. 76. 79. Go.
They snap it to Watson. Try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. there, maybe a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Second down and 8. They'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he will score. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Seahawks. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Out of the gun, Watson. He throws right side, down the field, and it is brought in. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
And the 49er, first down.
70 Rangers.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard
Hawk
line.
70. Hawk 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 Lions. Ready.
On first down, it's Watson. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get the football at their own 40.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
A gain of 14. First down, Seattle.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. There's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
Forced out wide. He's going to run it. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He keeps it himself. And will be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They get the victory away from home in the division.